God over money, time ticking, my time ticking. I ain't even had fries with the Popeye chicken. I ain't even had sides. I was high five licking at the crib on the couch with the Wi-Fi tripping.
What up, what up? It's your boy Marcel Hall. Thank you for listening to the Hallway Podcast. As usual, we talk about sports, hip-hop, life, kingdom, you name it. Whatever's going on in the news, we talk about it. I want to talk about several topics today. There is a lot going on in the sports world. I don't know if you've heard, but another team is in quarantine. The St. Louis Cardinals, this time 13 players and staff tested positive for COVID-19. We have to ask this question. Is this working? Is this working? Because if this becomes the norm, I think we have to at least ask, is it time to reconsider? Because every week a team is going out, and you can't have this. I think the Marlins have played 9 games. Everybody else is like up to 20 or something crazy. The Cardinals now are canceling games. And so obviously it's not only them that get affected, but the teams that they played previously or the teams they're about to play. And so, look, I want baseball. I've been watching more baseball now than I have in years. And so I want baseball to return, but we just have to ask a question. Is this working? I just have to ask out loud, because is this really going to work? Can we get through a whole season this way? I mean, the NBA bubble seems to be working, and so maybe baseball should do the same. Speaking of basketball, can we have an honest conversation real quick? I just have some observations. Basketball games, I think they've been solid, very competitive. A little weird not seeing fans, but it's still good basketball. I like it. I love the NBA. Y'all know that's my favorite sport. But we have to be honest right now. Those brothers right now are looking rough. I'm not talking about on the court. I'm talking about their hair. Have you seen a lot of these dudes out there right now? Brothers are looking rough. And these are multi-millionaires. Most of them are millionaires now. And so you have these millionaires who are looking rough, shabby, McGruff right now. I mean, these brothers look like they've been backpacking, trying to find themselves. Seriously. Looking like they've been stranded on Gilligan's Island. We need to bring some barbers into the bubble. Did they not think about barbers? Did they not realize, hey, brothers can't just be rocking the nappy mini fro? You can't do that, okay? And so somebody, the Players Association, LeBron James, somebody should have said, hey, look, included in the bubble, we need to have some barbers. Because you can't have a product looking that crazy. Brothers looking like somebody's uncle who fell on some hard times. You know what I'm saying? And so we need to line them up. We need to line up. We need a fade. We need to do something. Because when the James Harden look is normal, you have a problem. Seriously, you have a problem. And I'm for the brothers. I want the brothers to look good. Look, y'all can call my brother Marlon, he cuts hair. My barber, Sweet Pea, out here in Anaheim. Look, I'll send you the numbers. Let's hook these brothers up. Don't have these brothers out here looking crazy like that, especially with all the racial injustice going on. We can't have brothers looking like this right now when Black Lives Matter. We just can't have that. It sends a mixed message. We're trying to get some racial equality. We're trying to get some social justice going. And you got brothers who are millionaires looking scrubby. That just doesn't work. It just doesn't. It's a mixed signal. It's a mixed message. And look, hey, we all come in different shapes, colors, sizes, and all that good stuff. But we need to have our hair tight. We can't go out here looking crazy. Beards looking wild and off the hook. Looking like you, like I said, you've been backpacking in the woods, trying to figure out life. Let's hook these brothers up, man. Come on now. Show them some love. Hook these brothers up and let's get some barbers inside the bubble. We can at least get one. I think we can get one. One per team. Want to switch gears. Not sure if you heard, but The Rock is part of a group. The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. Yes, The Rock is part of a team that bought the XFL. Yes, I'll say it again. The Rock is part of a team that bought the XFL. Yeah, that XFL. Why? Help me understand this one. Can somebody call in, text me, tweet me, DM me, something? Help me understand or reach out to The Rock. 6 degrees of separation. Why buy the XFL? So help me out. Would you buy the XFL? Rock, why would you do something like this? Could you not smell what the XFL was cooking? Why buy the XFL? Was this a tax write-off? Because you know it's going to lose money. Was this a tax write-off? The Rock must be paid. Paid. Because the report is that he spent $7.5 million himself. If you pay $7.5 million for something you know is going to fail in the XFL as a business loss, you are paid, brother. That's multi-million-dollar money. Because it has to be a tax write-off. I'm trying to understand the logic behind the XFL. Because if it's not a tax write-off, what other reason could it be? The entertainment? The challenge? What was that? Because this is going to be the 3rd time now. And are we thinking truly? Look, I believe in the saying, I like the saying, 3rd time's a charm, but I don't want to live my life that way. I hope The Rock doesn't live his life really subscribing too much to the motto 3rd time's a charm. Because here's the thing, the XFL won't work unless the NFL for some reason stops, and that will never happen. If Vince McMahon gave up on the XFL, shouldn't you and I do the same? Shouldn't we? It's his baby. It's his brainchild. Shouldn't we also give up on it? Because here's the thing. The XFL is not a fixer-upper house. Okay? It's not a fixer-upper house. You can't say, oh, you know what? I have vision for it. Let me just put some work into it and it can regain some value and maybe I can resell it. No, this is not what you're seeing on the Travel Channel or Home Improvement, whatever it is. The XFL is not a fixer-upper. You just need to scrap this one. Just give up on it. This one, if you think it's a fixer-upper, let me help you out. It's not. This house is sitting on a fault line and an earthquake is about to happen. You don't know. It's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when. You don't want to buy a house that's on a fault line and you know they've already had cracks and damages before and they say that the next time there's an earthquake, it's going to shatter the whole property. You don't want to do that, and that's the XFL. I just hope, because The Rock has been obviously very successful as a wrestler, as a businessman, as a movie star, very successful. But sometimes that stuff can go to your head, and I hope this is not one of those times. I really hope that this is not a case of the ego getting the best of you. Will you believe too much in yourself? You know what I'm saying? Because we can all do that. I've done that before. You believe too much in yourself, and then it hurts you. I just really hope this isn't the case for The Rock. I like The Rock. I just hope it's not his ego getting the best of him, think that he can do something with his league when it's proven time and time, and then one more time again, that it won't work out. And so I always ask, and to me, this is a learn opportunity for every single one of us. This is where you have to ask, who are my good friends? Because does The Rock have some good friends? You see, friends don't let friends drive drunk, and friends don't let friends buy the XFL. They don't. That's when you take the keys, you take the card, and you say, brother, I can't let you do that. Let's call an Uber to get you out of this crazy situation. See, You know this was a bad purchase. The XFL was a bad purchase because here's the thing. When it was canceled a couple months ago, no one missed it. Did you hear anyone say, oh man, no more XFL? What am I going to do now? Did you hear anybody lament over the closing of the doors of the XFL? Did anybody say, oh man, I was looking forward to the playoffs? Oh, snap. Man, I had money riding on the LA team? What's their name? I don't know. You see, that's when you know it's bad because nobody missed it. Why buy something when nobody misses it? Nobody needs it. Nobody wants it. Yet you go and buy it. Doesn't make sense to me. Now, look, I was surprised that it folded again in less than 1 year. Obviously, COVID-19 affected it. But no one is shocked that it folded because it was only a matter of time. The writing was on the wall. It's the inevitable. And so here's my suggestion to you, Rock. Keep your receipt, brother. Keep the receipt from the purchase. That's right. See if you can return it. I think, most places have like a 21-day window for you to return to get a full refund. Here's your chance. Go ahead, keep the receipt, show up, and show them that you bought it, but you made a mistake. Tell them you didn't mean to buy it. Tell them you didn't mean to press purchase on the app. You didn't know what you were doing. You thought you thought when you swiped right that meant cancel. You thought that meant to go back. Tell them your kids were messing around with your phone and hit purchase, and hit send, hit confirm. Just let them know it was an accident. You thought you were canceling it. You didn't know you got a new phone. You didn't know how to work the thing. Because maybe they'll give you a full refund. Or maybe they'll give you store credit. Store credit seemed to be fine for me in this situation. So keep your receipt, brother. And if they do decide to give you a partial refund, then Rock, please do me this favor. If you can get some money, save some money. If you can get some money back, at least a partial refund from this purchase of the XFL, do me a favor with that money. Buy some barbers for the NBA's bubble. I'm your boy, Marcel Hall. Tune in to the next episode of the Hallway Podcast. It's official.